Hey, what's up everybody? What's going on? Angry K9 here, back again with another Minecraft video on the Unnamed server. And today I'm going to build a spider farm. Yep, I'm going to build a poor man's spider farm. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's not going to use any redstone or anything like that. Just going to use some water. And I'm probably actually going to build a door, now that I think about it, that will use redstone. So I guess I'm not completely correct about that. Before I get started, though, there's a couple of things here on the project board that we need to look at. First of all, Flub is going to build a witch farm, so I'm going to take that off the project board, and we'll gladly let him do that. And we finished another hub, so I'm going to take that off the project board and put that sign back in the chest. So I'm going to start working on the spider farm. And as you can see, I have a few other things here that I need to get to. Especially that blaze farm. That's something I'm really looking forward to. And another mob farm, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that. I might, if I can get the other guys on the server to jump into the project. It's something that's going to be a very big project because we have to remove so much spawning area in the nether, and it's very difficult to work in the nether with all those ghasts flying around. And they seem to be Fubi's favorite friends next to creepers. And if you saw my last video, you know that the skeletons seem to be my friends. So yeah, and of course there's the Minecraft memorials. There's a couple of things that I've been thinking about doing. One for Monkey Farm, and I've still been thinking about doing one for Aurelian. And the Spawn Town temporary housing is something that I'm not going to do on video. Just a couple of little small buildings over there in Spawn Town so that people have a place to stay for a while when they first join up. And the Ender Farm crop, what that is, Coolissimo had started working on a small farm over there in the Enderman farm. Just a place to get some food. And I think he died a few times while he was working on it and got a little frustrated with it and gave up on it. And I agreed to go ahead and take it over and do something a little bit different, and I've yet to get around to that. And cave lighting, nether track, pigman control, that's nothing really important. I could probably take these two off the board because that's kind of a given kind of thing, you know. Got a bunch of caves under the island here, and I think if you've seen the last episode, you probably know that by now. And I have to admit that I have not gone back down there since the last episode. I got beat so bad by those skeletons that I just haven't had the desire to go back down there. But I am going to have to do that very soon because I need to light those caves up. And is it just me, or did the light kind of change weird in the background? That's very odd. I don't know if you can see that on video, but normally the light is a little bit smoother when it's getting dark. But that time it was just kind of jumping around. Just my imagination. Anyway, over here on the island, I had all the animals in... Oh, I see what's going on. We're getting a little bit of lag here. You see the animals kind of derping around a little bit? Yeah, see that? How they kind of stop and then just kind of start going again? Yeah. Server's probably due for a restart anyway. Derpity derp. Oh, everybody's frozen. Almost. That's kind of funny looking. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, what I was going to say is I had the animals in a small hole anyway, and I kept losing animals because as they would grow up, they would suffocate in the walls, especially these chickens over here. So I tried something a little bit different, something that I thought I had seen in one of Asuma's videos on Hermitcraft, in which he had a fenced-in area with water, flowing water surrounding it, keeping all the animals kind of pushed toward the center. Unfortunately, I don't really know how he built that. And, yeah, the way I built that was not... I'm guessing it wasn't right because I had animals getting stuck under the fence, in the water, suffocating, drowning, whatever. And so I just gave up. Went ahead and dug these nice big holes here and lined them with fence posts. And now I don't have animals suffocating anymore when they grow up. They are getting stuck. At least there were some chickens that appeared to be getting stuck behind the fence posts, like that one down there. I don't know if they're actually behind the fence posts or if they've just, if it's a visual kind of thing. The way the server's acting right now, I'll be lucky if I can make this video. Yeah, so that's what I did, and I have these trapdoors here. And this was something that I think Fubi taught me this trick. I had never really thought about this before, but you can put a trapdoor on the side of a wall like that, and you can jump on it, but the animals can't. So that's kind of a quick way in and out, and it fits right on top of those fence posts. And with it on top of the fence post, when you jump up on it, you kind of step up on the fence post, and then you can step right up on the grass here without even having to jump. So that's really kind of cool how that worked out. So I'm not really sure what is up with all this derpy, glitchy, hesitation, lag, whatever you want to call it here. But I want to pick up some eggs here and see if I can hatch some new chickens. Oh, okay, yeah, we're getting quite a bit of lag here. Well, probably just because I'm by all these animals. But I'm not really sure because I've never really had that problem before. But the reason why I'm breeding so many animals is strictly for food. Of course, the cows for the leather, because I like to make a lot of books and spend countless hours in the Enderman farm just enchanting books. And seeing how many books I have to enchant before I get Silk Touch. Not really sure what is going on here. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do, since I am the only one on the server. I am going to run in here and sleep and bring daylight. And I'm also going to restart the server. Hopefully that'll take care of some of the lag. So I will be back in just a second. Okay guys, I am back and I am in Spawn Town. And I came over here to look for the coordinates to a spider spawner that Fubi had found. And he had left it on the message board, but unfortunately there's something over there that prevents me from being able to see it. And I'm not going to show it on video, and I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to let whoever it involves deal with it. And I am going to go on about my business. Fubi had said that I could get to the spider spawner that he found down here from the skeleton farm, and the last time I was down on this skeleton farm, a creeper snuck in behind me and blew up, and I never did really repair that damage, but that's okay. So I'm going to head down here and see if I can find my way to the spider spawner. And he had said to follow the large tree, the cobblestone path from the large tree, and there's the large tree, and I still don't know if this tree grew like this, or if somebody put it in there. I really don't know. I think I asked, but I never really got an answer. So, Fubi, Darth, cool, you guys tell me, did that grow like that? Or did Fubi put that in there and just pull my leg? Anyway, Fubi had said to follow this path of cobblestone. So I am going to try to follow the path of cobblestone. And this is quite a path of cobblestone. Does it go? Oh. Okay. Stuck. Okay, yeah, down here. And now I am here. Aha! And what's this chest? I don't know if I want to open that chest or not. I'm going to take that coal, though. So let me hit F3 and figure out where we are. Standing on top of the spawner, I am located at -36. Z is 346. Y is 19. So that's pretty close to the coordinates that Fubi had said. I do recall them, so that's good enough. And I don't remember what he said. Let me turn that off. That's annoying. Okay, take a look in here, and it is an empty chest. And I am not certain why there's an empty chest here, but, oh well, there's not anymore. Probably actually going to need it, so I'm going to toss it right there. Just toss some dirt down there. And this is going to be quite a task here to do. Anyway, this is just going to be kind of your generic little poor man's spider farm, as I call it. I know Flub needs a lot of string for something that he's working on, and we don't have a spider farm anywhere. So I promised him I'd build one today, so I'm going to get working on it. And I'm going to toss that coal in that chest too. And the feather of a chicken that I killed on the way here. And what I need to do now is I need to start digging all of this out. And I'm not really sure what size it needs to be. I think it's 8 by 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's already pretty close. But I don't have any screenshots or anything on this one. I'm doing this completely on the fly. So I'm probably going to get lost pretty easily. But I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out all this cobblestone. Digging out all this cobblestone. And I'm using my silk touch pick because I never did go make a new working pick to replace the one that I lost down in the ravine the other day. But that's not a big deal. And of course there's going to be gravel getting in the way. And where was that bat? I guess he was in a hole behind the gravel. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dig all of this out and open this up to the size that I need it to be. And I'm also going to have to run back upstairs to the surface and get myself... Oh, what was that? Oh, hi, spider. That's what I get for knocking down a torch and not putting it back. So let me put some torches there and keep that spider from coming back. And anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to go back up to the surface and I'm going to get a workbench because I'm going to need a workbench down here. And any spare cobblestone I can find, I'm going to bring it down here. And some buckets. And there's another spider. No biggie. Hey, there's some string for you, Flub. Anyway, let me throw some torches up here. And I thought that that would have been enough, but oh well. So I'm going to try to say this again. I'm going to go upstairs to the surface, get a workbench, get some extra cobblestone, and start working on this poor man's spider farm. So I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I've got everything I need here. I've got a workbench, and I've got some water buckets, and I've got some cobblestone, and I brought some cobblestone stairs because I'm going to need those. And as you can see, while I was clearing out the room, I found some redstone and iron, and even some emerald, and some more coal. But the most interesting thing I found was diamonds. Ta-da! I didn't expect to find any diamonds down here, but I did. And I'm going to go ahead and collect them, obviously. And all of this material that I'm finding here, since I'm finding it under Spawn Town, and boy, that's a lot of redstone. Anyway, since I'm finding this under Spawn Town, I'm going to go ahead and put it all in the community chest for the community use. And I think I left another one. Yep. And of course I would like to have that diamond, but I think it's only fair to go ahead and put it in the community chest, since it was found under the spawn area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but let me fill in this hole. And I don't know if I have enough stone to fill that in. Let's see here. No, I don't. Well, that's not good. I'll go ahead and use this dirt. Fill it in with all the dirt that I have first, and then I will give it a nice stone coating. And I think I have some more up here, so let's see. No, I do not. Well, I really don't want to use the cobblestone, but I guess I will. And I just want everything to be smooth stone. I don't know why. I'm very strange like that. So I'm probably not going to be able to anyway. So let's see. I need this all filled in. Is that right? That is not right. That one is, but these two. Okay, and smooth stone, and this just does not matter at all. This is just me being very picky and dealing with OCD. So anyway, as you can see, I have this room dug out, and I believe it is 9 blocks this way. is it 9? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from this back wall to this ledge here is 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the spawner itself is somewhat centered. It doesn't really matter. And the reason for this is I'm going to have water flowing from this back wall all the way down here, and it should stop right here. And as the spiders spawn, that'll push them down to here. And then I'm going to have half slabs lining this underside of this wall here. That'll keep the spiders from being able to come through, but we'll still be able to get them. And I think I just heard a skeleton or something. I did run into a couple of skeletons and a creeper when I came down here after going back topside, but no biggie. So let me throw a torch up here just to kind of light that up. And I'm going to have to do something with this entrance because can't really have light down here because that will affect the spawn rate. So I'm probably going to put some kind of door here, and I'm probably going to use a piston door with a T flip-flop button on either side, so that while you're inside here you can hit the button and close the door, and this area will be dark. And I'm probably going to half slab this as well to keep anything from spawning down here. And eventually I think maybe I'll put a redstone lamp lighting system in here, and we'll have a button or a switch or something out here that you can push or throw, and it'll turn the lights on and off so that you can start and stop spawning. And there's really nothing to this. It's a very simple design I kind of threw together one time, and it is not the most efficient design in the world. That's true, but you know, it does the job. All we really want this for is spider eye for brewing and string for Flub's project. So that's all this is for. It's not for XP or anything like that. We've got the Enderman farm for that. So yeah, and the only way to get spider eye from spiders is to kill them manually. String you can probably get from just about any type of kill. And there are other ways to build this kind of thing. You know, maybe just a drop that automatically kills them when they spawn. I could do that, but I'm not going to because we have a lot of Bane of Arthropod books laying around. And I thought it would be cool to just bring a bunch of iron swords down here, all with Bane of Arthropod enchants on them, and we can just use all those up and give them a purpose, even though they're still completely useless, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a few more half slabs. And let's see, I don't need that many. I think 12 will be okay for now. And I have some more in here. I think I have 2. And I'm going to take these stairs and put the diamond ore in here. And this redstone can go in there, and I need to make an infinite water source. Even though, to be honest with you, there is a water source right up those steps, but I don't feel like going up there all the time. So I'll put it right over here. There we go, and I'm going to need some water. So let me make sure I did this right. So I'm going to go up here and throw some water down. And if it worked right, it should stop right there. Awesome. Okay, so that works. So I'm going to go ahead and take that up. I don't want to place the water just yet. I want to get this area prepared. Now, as you know, spiders tend to like to climb. So that's what I have those steps for. And you'll see here in just a second what I'm going to do with those. But I'm going to throw some half slabs down all along the side here. I don't know if I want to put that one down yet because... okay, well, I'll just go ahead and cut this back for right now, just so that I can get up here. And as I said, the water will push the spiders down here, and they won't be able to get through there, but you'll still be able to kill them. And their drops will still be able to come through here. The water will bring the drops to you. And as for the spiders climbing the walls, that's what we have the stairs for. I'm going to have to take some of this out so I can point these in the right direction. So starting right there, and I'm going to have to take it all the way down. Well, I probably don't, do I? I could probably point at the block just right. And it should actually go ahead and place the way I need them. So I'm going to put those there, and I'm going to put these blocks back in place because I never really needed to take them out to begin with. All the way, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, over here, and I'm going to have to mine some smooth stone, I think, from another location just temporarily because I need to fill all that in. So any dirt or gravel that I have, I will toss up there just to get rid of it. And then I'm going to have stairs right here. And I'm going to have one more set of stairs right. Let's see, do I need those? Actually, probably not, because I think that's going to interfere with the spawning. So let me go ahead and throw these in right here. And I think that should do it for those. I think that's all that I'm going to need. And for the top side, I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with the excess cobblestone that I have. And I'm going to need to make some more half slabs. So let me do that with this. Just like that. And I think that should be enough. And let me grab some smooth stone from over here. Just a quick little mining operation here. Don't need a lot. Just a little bit to fill in that wall in there. So we'll get that real quick, and that should probably be enough for right now. So let me get over here and fill this wall in. And I'm going to need my ender pearls, so let me get those out. Get up top here. Oh no! I hate when that happens. Okay, there we go. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fill this in with cobblestone all the way up, and hopefully we don't start getting a bunch of spiders spawning in here. And what I'm going to do over here to prevent them from spawning here is put some from climbing the walls here, is put some half slabs just like this, all the way along the top here. And they do still kind of climb a little bit, but not as much as they would if this was just a flat wall. And I guess I'm going to have to do it from down here, so that should be okay. And I call this the poor man's spider farm. It's not meant for XP, it's strictly meant for the drops. And there are more efficient ways of doing this, better ways of doing this, of course. But this is just the way that I chose to do it. And it works. It works. It serves its purpose. So now I'm going to start placing some water. And I think that I probably didn't even need to mine out that smooth stone after all. I am going to need half slabs here, though, because I'm going to have to slab this entire floor here. Make sure I can still get in there, because I don't want anything spawning down here when it gets dark. And I think that's all that I have. So I'm going to fill this in. I guess that is what I needed this extra smooth stone for after all. I got it. I knew I needed it, but then I had like one of those mental lapses and totally forgot what I needed it for. Now I remember. So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I better keep that. I'm going to put these in here, get rid of those. And I was getting ready to place the water, right? So we're going to do that real quick. And I'm not going to put a half slab in there because it's going to be a block. So we'll put a block of water here and one there. And we'll just take it from here. And I really didn't need the infinite water source after all, did I? And this thing's going to flood. And, well, it's not working out right for some reason. Very interesting. But I know why, so I'm going to have water on every single one of these blocks to get this to work right. source blocks right there. Or so I thought. And this is so annoying trying to fight this water. Well, that's very, 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 very strange. It's probably because of this. So let me go ahead and toss that in there real quick. See what happens. Yeah. Flood the whole room, why don't you? There we go. Okay, well, let me just update these blocks real quick. And that's doing what I wanted to do. And this is going to... the player can get hit by the spiders here. So, kind of stand back a little bit. But let me toss an ender pearl in there and start knocking out torches and watch spiders start spawning like crazy here. But that's okay, and I'm going to have to replace that cobblestone because my OCD is going to drive me nuts if I don't. And that is just me being OCD. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that top one there. Knock this one out. This one and this one. Whoa! Hi, spider. And I'm going to get my butt kicked by spiders. Watch me die right here. That's okay. It would be amusing, right? Let me get out of here real quick before I do. There we go. Whee! Okay. And this is all there is to it. Those steps up there will more or less prevent them from climbing the wall, so they'll stay down here. And then you can just hack and slash away. And the water will carry all the drops and the XP down here. Again, this is not meant to be an XP farm. And with these half slabs here, you can see it kind of takes care of the lighting issue. So you could, in fact, keep this lit up and not have to worry about it. It looks like there is a torch on top of that spawner that didn't drop, but that's okay. So when you need string, you can just kind of hang out here. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe they can't hit you. I actually did this one just a little bit different than what I did on my other server. I didn't have these half slabs here. I just had this area enclosed with a door and a piston door that operated by a switch button, whatever. Oh, I can throw some torches up out here. Nothing will spawn down here. Nothing will spawn on those steps. Make sure this area is well lit so that nothing spawns up here. And I'm actually quite impressed. That worked out a little bit better than I thought. So I'll go ahead and hack and slash these spiders here. And that is all there is to the poor man's spider farm. And again, this is not meant for XP, although it's actually working a little bit better than it did before. And I think these half slabs here are kind of the trick to it. These half slabs are definitely the trick to keeping the lighting dark in there. And I think I have the lighting just a little bit brighter here. Yeah, I've got it at 60%. We'll go ahead and take it all the way down. And you can see it's quite dark in there. And yes, you can get hit here from time to time. So that's what I was saying earlier. And I was pretty sure you could. I wasn't sure why it didn't happen. So yeah, you can stand here and wait for spiders to spawn. And they'll come down. And with a looting sword, you can get plenty of string and spider eye. And just hack and slash your way to all the materials that you need. So they do still kind of climb the walls a little bit. Every once in a while you'll run into one. I'm going to turn the brightness back up. What did I have it at 60? Anyway, every once in a while you'll see one kind of hanging around up there. And there probably are ways to prevent that. Like I said, this is not intended for 100% efficiency. It's not really an XP farm. It's meant strictly for drops. So you can put Looting 3 and Bane of Arthropods on a sword and stand over here and collect spider eye and spider string until you have all that you need to your heart's content. You can see we already have 23 string and 9 eye, but I'm not using a looting sword, just sharpness 5, knockback 2. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Very simple design, no redstone whatsoever. uses only stone and water, and I guess you need iron for the buckets. So it's pretty resource friendly, and works well enough for what I need it for. So yeah. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Please feel free to comment and rate and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Thanks for watching. My name is Angry K9, and I will see you next time.